yeah, let me take this one. Let me just save image as, and let's just say as business card, just BC. And then I'll come here, I'll upload. This is a premium feature. So for all premium features, yeah, you would need to have some sort of licensing. And then I didn't see the sticker, but then it's also in that label. So most of the time you would see before clicking, but then now, well, it looks like everything now it's a premium feature. And let me see, object detection. So it's a premium also. So I'm trying to think of one that wasn't premium. Let me see, detect positive or negative neutral statements. Okay, let's try and paste something here. Let me just say formal text, something of that sort. We can just type something, but then I would want some sort of a paragraph where it can detect just quite a few things. Formal text examples. Or formal email. Well, one of the two would work. So let's look at one. Hey, I think there's someone in the lobby. Let me unmute so we can move forward. This is taking its time. Okay, let's just say, let's just generate some sort of random things. So as you can see here, we have Contoso rated appliance reduced our cost, and according to AI Builder, this is just neutral. And if we change it to something, it was a truck delivering the material arrived on time. This is positive because it arrived on time. Issues with checking machine caused delays. This is a negative statement. Ideally, I would want something. Let me just copy something like this and then paste it. And then let's analyze. Well, it's a premium, so I can't use it. But then we can see with just looking at just random things to see whether the text is, we can see whether the text is negative, positive, or just neutral. Okay. I wouldn't want to start a free trial on our organization's tenant. But then since you guys have created your own tenants, just do start the free trial so that you can try each and everything out there, see how it works. Okay. Um, let's then let's get moving, right? We have ways to use models. Um, After your model has completed training, you can view important details about your newly trained model on the details page for that model. And the information might vary depending on the model type. And on the model, excuse me, on the model details page, you can also see the customizations that you made to train your model. And then in some cases, it will show you additional insight on the training performance. Some model types would give you the opportunity to quick test your model to see it in live action, right? And in order to see your model, you would go to AI Builder and then under models and then to see your information. So let me just come to models, but I don't think we have any models as yet. So even if I come here, I will be able to see any. So but then ideally we'll come to models, then you would select your specific model, right? And then it will then give you some sort of insight about that model. Okay, let's try and build one. And as you can see, it gives you some sort of an lessons that you can do. Let's see, extract custom information from documents. It's a premium, so I won't be able to customize it. Let's look at this one. Wait, classify your image based on their content. It is powered by Lope. I would need to download Lope. That would just chow another time. So let's see. This is also a premium. Yeah, no. Most of our models are premium. They would require some sort of licensing. But then by Friday I should have created my new tenant and then we'll be able to use it. Okay. And then now let's look at publishing your model. So your model can be used until it is published. So if you are satisfied with your model, you can then select the publish button to make it available. And the three main ways you can use your models are as a component in an app, or as an action in a flow, or as new data in your database. So, for example, you can extract information from a document in a flow. So let's say when someone uploads or someone sends in a document from an email, you can search for all the attachments in that email and then extract information from that document or rather that attachment in that email, and then maybe send it to someone in sort of an in form of text instead of just opening that information. Or you can, if they've sent you an image, or you can create some sort of an application which you would upload images and then it would extract information from that image. And then you can use that information to do whatever you would want to do. Okay. Um, Now let's look at using your model in an app. So in the use your model pane, select create new app, which appears in your model, um, which appears in your model type, and then and then you would select this to redirect you to a Canvas app creation with the AI Builder component already added to your Canvas app, or you can create a Canvas app and then try and add in that um, model that you have. So let me just go to apps. I'll just select one Canvas app there and then show you where you can get your AI builder. But then it's going to take time to load. So let's continue while it's loading. Um, let's move and then we'll get to look at it. Well, okay. You can use your model in your app. You can add an AI builder component to your existing app at any time by selecting the Insert tab and then selecting the component from the AI builder menu. Well, this is actually what I wanted to show you guys. Inside the Canvas app, you can just go to AI builder and then select a specific model there. You can maybe take a text recognizer or an object detector and then use it inside your application. Okay, and then you can use your model in a flow, a Power Automate flow, of course. So in the use your model pane, if you are in AI Builder, select create a new flow, which will then appear if the model type supports it. And then this selection would redirect you to the flow template page in Power Automate. And then you would confirm the connection and then select the continue button. And in the flow creation experience, you'll find that AI Builder action already added to your flow is already added to you can see here. R&D. Okay, apologies for that. Just experienced some sort of network challenges there. Um, okay, as I was saying, um, if you use your model in Power Automate flow, um, if you create it from the model side, okay, we are back. Apologies for that. As I was saying, if you select, if you create your flow um, from within AI Builder, you'd find that once you get redirected to Power Automate, you'd find you already have that trigger as well as the actual, you already have the actual a model action included in your Power Automate. So you can add also the AI Builder action to solution aware flows by searching for the predict action under Dataverse. So either you can edit like that, or you can also add an action, try and set your model there, and then you'll be able to use it. Now, let's look at using your model in your database. Now, some model types write the intelligence back to your database, so you can use it in your data views in Power Apps or Power BI. After you have published your model, some model types automatically begin scheduling the model to write data back to your database by default. So, and for some instances, if you extract data maybe from a document and then you want it to be written in a specific table in your database, you can definitely achieve that, right? And for others, you can customize the scheduling, and in the use of the model pane, you can select the run schedule to define the frequency. Now, this option would appear when the model supports it. Okay, and now uh, let's now move into creating a chatbot with virtual agents and Dataverse for teams. Right now, employees who have quick access to information make better decisions. They reduce errors and they save money. And chatbots create a personalized experience that simplifies how employees get information. And Microsoft Power Virtual Agent and Microsoft Dataverse for Teams, they create intelligent chatbots to quickly respond to employee needs without building high code solution. Right, we will look at creating a chatbot using the chatbot to call Microsoft Power Automate actions to retrieve data from Dataverse for Teams. Um, we will also publish the chatbot to your team or the whole company, and we will be done with the module. So now let's look at creating a first chatbot. Now to create a chatbot, also referred as bots, you will need to first install Power Virtual Agent app in Microsoft Teams. And this would allow us to create and edit chatbots, test the chatbot to see how well it works, uh, publish the chatbot to your team organization, review the chatbot's performance over time, note the questions that are asked, and assess how well it's answering the questions. And to install this, you just go under apps as you can see here, and then you search for virtual agent, and then you would install it. It would have an add button if it's not added. Otherwise, you would just see it, and then you would be able to uninstall it or install it. Okay, and let's let's move into looking at creating a new chatbot, and then we will then create our own chatbot. Now, to create a new chatbot, we would need to follow just a few steps, right? You would go to your chatbot, and then you would ideally select a new chatbot, and then continue with whatever customizations you might want to do. So let me just go in Teams here so that we can have a look at that. Okay, let's look at the apps. So I already have it. So let me just uninstall it for those who don't have it, and then let's see how you can install it. So now I don't have it. Let me go back to Teams. How I would get it, I'll come to apps here, and then I would search for what? Power Virtual Agent. And let's wait for it to load. Okay, this is taking just a little bit of time. Let's just give it a few minutes and then we'll continue. Okay, and then there we have it. I will click on it and then I'll click add. And then with those few steps, I've installed my Power Virtual Agent. Okay, so as you can see here, it's just a demo on how to create a new chatbot. Here we have creating and modifying topics. So in Power Virtual Agent, chatbot conversations are defined by topics, which we have trigger phase, um, we have trigger phases, and we have conversation nodes. Now the chatbots need to detect whether a user asks a question that is that it knows how to respond to, and then the trigger phase um, phrases are the trigger, well, phrases are the phrases or keywords and questions that user is likely to enter. We recommend that you have 5 to 10 trigger phrases of common ways that your users would request help on the topic. And then we have conversation notes. Um, this is when the chatbot has a question and it needs to know how to handle the request. Now, conversation nodes define how the chatbot responds and if actions are required. And the first 4 topics are simple user topics that demonstrate various ways of using topics to create conversation, and then the remaining topics are system topics that are likely needed during a chatbot conversation. So the the trigger phrase most of the time it would be hello, hi, um, or help or something along those lines, right? We If you have used a chatbot before, you would know that in order to start a conversation, maybe you would say, hey, and then it will give you options that you would want to then direct the conversation to. And then after selecting that, it will give you information based on whatever you have selected. All right. Um, it's taking time to load, but then hopefully maybe by the time we are done here, we will then get to create that chatbot. Now let's look at changing the greeting system topic. So system topic, they improve the usability of your chatbot with a pre-built topic which handles greetings, escalating, uh, 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 escalations, starting over, and saying goodbye. Now you would edit these topics to allow you to further personalize the chatbot for your users and organization. Right. So the greeting system topic would provide a welcome message for the user, and it's important. Uh, it's important. It is very important to clearly define what the bot is meant to do, which will set expectations with the user. Now we would select the greeting system topic, then select go to authoring canvas. Okay, so as you can see here, we have, hey, I am a virtual agent for the sales project team. For our upcoming sales event, I can help find events contact for a particular country. Just type in questions like, who are the event contacts, or I need event contacts to get started. So already that virtual agent gives you some sort of a, an idea on what to say so that it can give you some sort of information in regards to whatever question you would give it. Okay, and here we have a conversation node and we have a description. We have ask a question, and you have to you have the chatbot ask a question and get a response from the user. You have a add a condition, which adds a branching logic, and then you have a call an action, which calls Power Automate flows, and then you have show a message, which has have the chatbot response to the user, and then we have end with survey. So when the conversation ends, a survey would appear. Well, in the starting phase, or the what do you call, the testing phase of your chatbot, you would want to have some sort of survey, so that people can rate your chatbot, to give you some sort of feedback on how well does it work. Right. Let's move on. Now let's look at creating a topic. So for the event contact chatbot, you want the chatbot to respond to the questions. Who are the event contacts? And for the topics page in Power Virtual Agent in Teams, you would click new topic, and then you would enter contact for the name, and then enter the following trigger phrase, and then you'd select the add between. So this is more like a step on how to add that topic here. So you would go to name and then say contact, and then you would enter a trigger phrase, and then after that you would go to another topic, and then you would end the conversation. Okay, so here is you would be creating your first chatbot. Let me share a link, and I think that's the end of the lesson, but then I would want to do that chatbot with you guys. So let me share it on the chat and then show you guys how it looks like, because I think uh the okay, wait a minute. Okay, let me share that and also open it on my browser, maybe, and then maybe we can get to build it. um Okay, my network is not that good. Let me try and switch to another network so that we can get this. We can create this as quick as possible, because also, okay, I see now my virtual agent is there, but then let me try and switch my network. Please give me a few minutes. Okay. Yeah. Now, let's look at it. So let's go to the introductions. Now this is an introduction of creating the chatbot. So I'll just continue. You can read further, get information on what's happening. So this would be more like a step-by-step guidance on how to create this chatbot. Okay. So let's get to it. So you would open Teams and then select apps, and then you would navigate into this. This is where now you are installing it. And then now here we are creating a virtual chatbot. So we already installed it, and then what's left is just to say start now. And then let's see. And then after, select the team to own and manage your chatbot from the drop-down list, and then select continue. And let's do that. Which team do I want? Um, okay, I would want this one, and then I'll then click continue. Now let's wait for it to get ready. But for now, let's just read some content here. When you're creating a new chatbot, the team owner and the bot creator have read or write access by default, and the team members only have the read access to the chatbot. And if this is your first time creating the chatbot or Power Apps application in the team, you will receive a notification that the process um, will be slightly longer than usual while the system sets up. Then you would then select close and then you would continue. Then here you would provide the name and the language. And then for this example, you use events contact and then for the name. And then after you have set the chatbot's language, you can, well, after you have set it, it can be changed. Okay, so I think it's done. Well, let's wait for the chatbot to load so that we can use it. Right. So here, after that, you would select a create to complete the new chatbot. And then from the Power Virtual Agent editor, you can manage topics, edit, and test the chatbot, and then publish it to the rest of the team or the entire organization. Now, topics are how chatbot conversations transpire, and they are covered in the next section. Okay, I will go to topics now. And then let's see. Now you would give it a name. So always I'll stick to PL 100 training. So I'll just say chatbot, PL 100 chatbot, and then our language. Let's just say English US, and then we create. Right, and then here we already looked at what trigger phrases are and the conversation node. Here we just they're saying we have to change the greeting topics. So you would go under topics and then you would select greetings and then you would then get to select to change those. So let me look at the app. I think it's still loading. So you select the greeting system and to the topic to go to the authoring canvas, and notice that your authoring canvas includes notes with trigger phrases and messages. Okay, let's just wait for this. Okay, and then yeah, we come to topics, and then under topics we have greeting. I thought we created our bot already. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna come into this bot, chatbot. And then I'll just go to topics, but then And then I'll go to greetings or greeting. And then here we have all the greetings that we might have. So these are the trigger phrases. Good afternoon, good morning, hello, hello, agent, hello, and good morning to you. Hello, can you help me? So if you put in one of these, it will then trigger, hi, I'm a virtual agent. I can help you with PL 100 training. And then here we have just a few messages that we have here. If you'd like to speak to a human agent, let me know at any time. Then this is, so what can I help you with today? So it will send you just those three messages. And then you can add your own you can add and ask a question and a condition, a call to an action, a show a message, or a redirect to another topic, and then end with survey. So let's just look here. Um, they just changed the greeting message, right? And then they're creating a new topic, and then they're creating a what events contact topic, and then here you would enter the following trigger phrases and then select add between. So who are the event contacts, who to contact for the event, and then event contact information or event info. That's the topic. And then also then under the message, that's where now you would provide that information. Okay. And then um, you would then redirect to another topic. Um, so let's just create something here. Okay, for now, I want it to be like this, or rather, okay, I can help you with PL 100 training. Let's just say, um, what 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 information would I want to personalize? Just type in a question like, okay, and then you would give them some sort of guidance. Okay, let me just say, to get the training schedule, type schedule or something, schedule or training, something of that sort. So to get the training schedule, type schedule or training. And then if you would like, well, this one, not really. And then, yeah, maybe. So if you have some quite a few things that you would want to talk about, you would put in here, right? Now I'm just gonna save it. And after saving, I will create a new topic. I don't want to discard changes, but then, okay. Well, nice, it's still saved. So I will just come to topic. I will create a new topic. And then the trigger phrase here, let's just say is what? Schedule. Is this thing even writing? Enter the phrase here. Is schedule. Training, maybe, my training there's wrong. Yeah, you can just say training. Maybe add another one, maybe say time or something. Add, and then maybe we can say introduction to Power Platform, and then I will just say it's on the what? I would add that, and then maybe say it's from 900 from 900 to 1200, and then maybe add in some date. I will just add in some dummy date here. It's 10. I think we started on the 4th. Yeah, something of that sort. And then we can say now create model driven apps, which is also from 9 to 12. And then I think it was on 2022/10 /06. And then I'm gonna paste this Canvas app. And then this was on the 7th. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here and then I'm gonna save. So whenever I say time or I say training or I say schedule, I should get this message. Okay, and then here it should redirect to another topic. Which other topic should we do? Maybe if we have another topic, we can do that. But then for now, I'm just going to say goodbye. Okay, and I'm going to save this one. And then I'm going to go to my greeting and then redirect it to this one to say, let me come. Oh, my topic is untitled, so I should have given it some sort of a name. Here, I would redirect to another topic. In our instance, is this one. And then I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna test my bot. Right, and then this is where, now this is your testing area, right? Okay, I'm just gonna say hello. Ooh, so already it gave me the schedule, and then so that means now I shouldn't provide it with this. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna then, after it's saved, I'm gonna test. Okay, I'm gonna say hello. And then let's see if I say training. Did I even type training? Then we do have our training, and then after that, it it just um, it just gives us a goodbye because we only have this, right? So I can start the conversation again, and then here maybe I can say time now, and then it gives me that. So you can have as many topics as you'd want, and then give them all the um, s- relevant trigger phrases that a user might want to do, and then after that you would then perform a lot of things. You can perform quite a number of things that you might possibly want to do with the chatbot. And as you can see, you don't actually need some sort of coding or other technical skills to do this. It's just a simple, straightforward. And then after that, you would come to publish and you'd publish your application, right? And then after publishing it, it can be accessible to anyone. Okay. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it for me from this virtual agent thing. Do we have any questions? Okay, it looks like we don't have any questions. That's about it for module 5 and 6. So what we are left with is that um, on um, on Friday we will get to cover most of the labs um, that are in the module or that are in this course. And if we don't finish most of them, we will then finish them off on Monday. And that's it. We can adjourn.
Sorry to say, before you go, can you send the link for the manual?
Okay, no problem. It's www.skillpipe.com. You should find it in the chat.
Oh, the problem with the chat is that after we close the meeting, I can't access it again.
Oh, okay. You know what? Let me send it now on WhatsApp. Let me rather open my WhatsApp. Okay. Um, let me just stop the recording.